have a gentleman that passed over to the other side with a breathing condition, okay? I feel like I have a father energy with me. So I want to talk about father on the other side who passes from a breathing condition, okay? And he had a really hard time breathing before he passed, okay? I want to talk about the initial W with that because he's putting a W in my hand. Do you understand this? Who is this?
My father.
Thank you. He also, he's out of breath, okay? It's like he ran right in here, okay? You have to understand too, he's not like that on the other side any longer, okay? So he's healed on the other side, and he wants you to know that. Would you understand that this was a long illness before he passes? He makes me feel like it was long, okay? Maybe it was just long to him, but he makes me feel like it was a long time, okay? And he may have had some breathing conditions before he made his transition that made it feel like a long time to him, okay? And is he the William, or what's the W name?
His last name is Williams.
Thank you, I'll take that. So he's here, so he wants to send you, mwah, love you, mwah, I love you. Lots of greetings from the spirit world. I also want to acknowledge his father on the other side, okay, who he has seen on the other side, and he wants to make you aware of that for some reason. I don't know if you knew his dad, but he's saying that he was excited to see his dad when he got over there.
Okay.
And they had some things to work out when they got on the other side together, okay? And that relationship has healed on the other side, and he wants to let you know that, because he's also saying that you may have somebody here in the physical world right now that you may feel like this with, okay? And what you need to know is that you can heal that relationship here.
Okay.
And he makes me feel like it is something to consider, because even though their relationship is now healed on the other side, he wishes that it had been healed better before his dad made his transition. Okay, do you understand? So, may I see your card, please? Thank you. Oh, the Emperor, Father energy. Okay, so Father from Spirit comes in. Father gives you the Emperor card, which is a major arcana card. Talks about Father energy. Okay, the Emperor is also a card that really talks about. Do you see how red he is in this card? There's a lot of red energy. Red is action energy. It's also power energy. Okay, so your dad is, I think, trying to give you a message about standing up for yourself. Okay, making sure that you are in a place of power as well. And it's not about wielding power over others, okay? It's about being strong in your own personal power, okay? And understanding, it's a little bit like what I was talking about with the Queen of Swords. You have your own boundaries. Don't let someone step over those boundaries, okay? And stand your ground, is what he's saying. Stand your ground. Don't let somebody else tell you that you're not right, okay? So lots of love from Dad in the spirit world. You can take that home and know that that's from him. That's a gift from him. God bless you. Thank you very much. Yes, I will. I want to talk about a Fred or an Ed. And I feel like I'm over here on this side of the congregation. So hold on a second. Let me get something else. I want to talk about the name Fred or Ed. I'm rubbing my head. I want to talk about somebody that passes from to the other side. He makes me feel like he was really confused, or this may be like an Alzheimer's or a dementia sort of thing before he passes to the other side, okay? So I feel like I'm over here with somebody, okay? Now, the Fred, it may not be the name of the person on the other side, okay? The Fred may be connected in some other way. I feel like I'm in a grandfather energy here because I'm not one generation back, I'm a second generation above, okay? So who understands like a grandpa on the other side who had like dementia or Alzheimer's before he passes? Over here. Yes, you do. Somebody over here does. Yes, you do. Hold on a second. Yeah, he's really tired, okay? He was really tired before he passes too. I feel like this gentleman, this grandfather was rather elderly when he passed. And when I say rather elderly, I'm like 80s or above, okay? So he was really elderly when he passed. And I know you've got a Jack, okay, in the living. Mm-hmm. Who's got a Jack in spirit?
You're bringing up a bunch of names, but they're not interacted with each other.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, because I have a Fred and an Ed Flanagan who passed.
Okay.
And I have a great-grandfather who died when he was like 91.
Okay.
Either 89, 90, or 91.
Okay.
And then you just said Jack.
Right.
That's a grandfather from the other side.
Okay. They're all connected to you then.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand the Alzheimer's or the dementia in someone?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm with you, Ashen. Okay. So you've got a whole bunch of people then that are coming in. They're not differentiating their energies, which I like them to do, but they're all talking at once then, okay? So they're all sort of gathering around and talking about you. And what's interesting to me is they're all male energies, okay, that are coming in. So there's something about, like, again, it's like this male energy that we're talking about over here. It's about this be strong, be, you know, aggressive energy, assertive energy is usually what we consider to be a male quality or a male trait. So there's something from these gentlemen on the other side, all of these gentlemen on the other side, no matter how they're connected, about you being a strong person and standing in your strength, okay? And making sure that what's happening in your life is your decision, not someone else's decision, okay? You need to make the decision. Don't allow someone else to make it for you, okay? I feel like someone's crossed your line, okay? So I'm like, as soon as I walk towards you to take your card, it's like they pushed me back, okay? And so that tells me that someone has like either overstepped their boundaries or has made you feel like that they have crossed a line with you somehow. And that's who you need to say, no, step back, okay? No, this isn't okay with me, all right? May I have your card, please? Thank you. Yeah. Night of Wands, okay? Lots of projects coming up, okay? Lots of projects, all right? The Knight of Wands, and some of this, here's the thing, now you have to be really discerning about where you put your energy, okay? Because the Knight of Wands is about lots of energy coming in and going out, coming in and going out. You may feel a little frazzled. You may feel a little like, oh, I've got too much to do, too much on my plate. So it's really important, again, to establish what's the most important thing and go with that, okay? And don't allow other people to impress you or manipulate you into doing some things that you don't want to do, okay? Also, there's one project in particular that's in a very new phase right now, but it's going to grow into something really good, okay? And that's what this Knight is saying to me. And it's probably something to do with your spiritual work and your communication, okay? Your communication with other people. And I want to talk about writing something with you too, okay? So it might not be a book, but I want to talk about writing journals or lesson plans or something like this, okay? So know that that's the energy that's around you right now. Knights often do mean young men, so it may be that your son is also important at this time, okay? And you may also need to impress him with some of that boundary energy too, okay? It may be that he's being taken advantage of in some way, and you need to let him know that that's not okay, all right? I'm going to give that to you, Ashton, and say, God bless you. Thank you very much. Go on, please. All right. Yeah, I hear you. Someone passes from like a broken neck or my neck hurts, okay? So someone, I don't like to be graphic, but I have someone that either hung by the neck or passes from a broken neck, okay? Because they're making me do this. And they're going to make me do this until somebody claims it, okay? This would be a male energy, and I feel like I have a younger male energy, okay? It's not somebody that's older. It's not an older person. Do you understand this?
Yes,
Is this like a friend of the family or something?
a cousin,
Okay. Hold on a second. What's your name? I'm sorry.
Leanne.
Leanne. Okay. Thank you. You understand the hanging?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Because I feel like, you know, there's a lot of grief with this. So I'm going to assume that this person took his own life, okay? And there is a lot of sorrow with that,
Mm-hmm.
and he wants to bring that up and make sure that people understand that he was in a lot of pain, okay, from a mental standpoint, and that's why he did what he did, okay? In a lot of ways, I don't think he really wanted that to happen, okay? But it did, all right? And so he wants to let the rest of the family, if you can pass that on to them, let them know that he's doing okay, and that he has undergone therapy and healing on the other side so that he can heal from that. And now he wants to send healing from the other side to the people in the family that were most affected by that, okay? Would you understand like a son or a daughter that this person had or left behind, or smaller children, like younger brothers or sisters, or?
His niece, maybe?
Okay, well, I was gonna say, I feel like I want to talk about like younger people that either saw that or, that, you know, I mean, they might not have seen him, do you understand? They didn't see his death, but they may have been affected by it in some way, and he's especially sorry about that, because he doesn't want them to be scared or to misunderstand, okay? And so he's concerned about that, all right? Go on, please. And where's the name that sounds like Illy to me? Like Billy, Millie, Willie, Dilly?
He has an Uncle Billy.
Okay, all right. So again, what happens with names for me is that they're usually giving me 3, 4, 5 names and I'm hearing one of them, okay?
Right.
Sometimes it's the name of the person, sometimes it's just somebody in the family that they're just mentioning to let me know I'm in the right place, or I'm in the right vibration, okay? And who's the gentleman on the other side that passes from cancer? Because somebody passes from a cancer connection with you as well.
There's
Yeah.
my father, maybe.
Okay, yeah, so I want to talk about a gentleman that would be above you that would pass from cancer, because he's standing right between you two ladies, okay? And he wants you to know that he's here, okay? Are you guys connected?
Well, we're together
Yes.
here.
Okay. But are you like
We've been
friends
best
or
friends
okay?
for over 20
Okay,
years.
because he's standing right between you, and
Many
he's saying
lives.
it's like he's putting his hands on both of your heads, and he's saying you're connected, you're both
Yeah, you
connected, okay? And he's very happy to get to talk tonight. He says, "I love to talk." Okay, I like to talk. I have to ask if one of you, I don't know if this is your dad still, or if this is another person that might be coming in for one of you guys, because now I'm connected to both of you. Somebody had something with their teeth, okay? Like they had a bridge, or they had dentures, and they would like take them out, and they wouldn't wear them all the time, and this would like drive other people crazy. Like,
My mother's doing that now.
oh, okay, thank you, okay. Is this like, your mom's still here then, okay?
Yes.
So, your
She's
dad
gonna
must
be
be aware of that, and
Yeah,
he's
they're
kind of,
hurting her.
okay, he's kind of making fun of it, you know,
Yeah,
like, oh, it's
that
kind of
would be-
funny, you know? And and basically, he seems to be saying, just be patient with it, just be patient, you know?
She's trying.
Yeah, just be patient. And he sends a lot of love to you as well as to her, and wants you to know that. Okay, can I see your card, please? Show your hand, thank you. Oh, the Judgment card. This is a Major Arcana card, okay? We talked about Major Arcanas meaning big messages from the universe. The Judgment card is the Resurrection card, okay? That's the key word that goes with Judgment, is resurrection, okay? So when the Judgment card comes up, I feel like I want to talk about something from your past coming back, okay? But it's something good. A lot of times when I tell people something from the past is coming back, they go, I don't want anything from my past. But a lot of times the Judgment card talks about things that you may have put aside for a long period of time, talents from the past that you haven't used for a while, that are going to start to come back and that you're going to start using more and more, okay? And it's in a good way. It's in a really good way. It's also a cyclical card that talks about the idea of rebirth. You know, now is a time of rebirth for you. So there's a rhetorical question in this. What do you want to birth? Okay? What do you want to see born in your life? Okay? And the thing to remember here with your dad coming in is he can help you with that. Okay? He's saying, I can help you birth something new. Okay? I gave birth to you. He didn't physically give birth, but he was your dad. So he's saying, I can help you with that kind of energy. So whatever it is that you need help with, ask your dad, and he can help pull some strings on the other side.
Okay.
So God bless you. Thank you very much.